stripes. So in 1818, after the War of 1812, they decided to take these bottom two stripes, which represent Vermont and Kentucky, to return it to the 13 to represent what? 13 colonies, and then have stars added to represent what? The states. So that our flag would always tell a story, where we came from and where we are today. Now, we need to fold this flag up. What shape do we fold our flag into? What shape do we have in our hands right now?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Now, I'm sure quite a few of you know how to fold a flag, but we need to work together to get this one secured properly and respectfully. So everybody on this side, look over to everyone on the other side, say hello, wave to them.
Hello.
Hi, you've got new friends over there. So what I'm going to need you to do, and I'm going to step over to the middle over here, is I'm going to need the people on this side to pass the flag over to the people on this side. Not yet. No, stop. Hold on. When you pass it over, I need you all to grab onto the new edge over here and walk back. Does that make sense to everybody? The blue field should be below this red, so we're all below. Sound good? All right, let's do it. Yep, you all keep step.
Gone far enough. Well, I did that. What would happen if God?
When you all are ready, do the exact same process. We're going to ask you to do that one more time for me, please. All right, would anyone like to fold this flag into a triangle? Would you all like to work together to do it? I'm sure some of you will. We'll do it together. All right, so start from that edge. Start passing it down into the triangle form. And as we're doing this together, I have a question for all of you. Why do we fold it into a triangle? Because it looks nice. Sure, yeah, it does look nice. Oh, it's one guess. Does anyone have another guess? We can take questions from the whole crowd. It sure does fit in those triangle boxes a lot better, yes. Well, we all think it has huge feelings. Some people think it represents George Washington's hat. No, it's Whose hat is that? Some people think it represents the three branches of our United States. What are those three branches? Wonderful. But the fact of the matter is, we don't think yet. We started folding our flag into the triangle at the 100th anniversary of our country's founding. And nobody wrote down why. So here's the thing. Here's what's really important about folding our flag into a triangle. No matter what size it is, be it a 17 by 25 or maybe a little 2 by 3 that you have on your desk, you can't do it by yourself, at least not in a respectful way. You have to be working with your teammates, with your neighbors, with your family members to do it correctly. Just like you have to be working with your neighbors, your families, your communities, your neighbors across the entire country to make our country and make our democracy work. And we think that's a pretty cool idea here at Fort McHenry. That's why we like working together as a team here.
Great job.
program here at Fort McHenry. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate you visiting us. As we wrap this up, we have a bit of housekeeping. In about 7 minutes, we're going to start closing down the exhibits.
Our trust and the Star-Spangled Banner forever shall wave o'er the land of the free and the whole.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Why don't we? We can.
honor be unknown. Thank you.
Present arms!
And I be the one to greet them. You make me feel like I'm home.
Allergies. Yes, allergies.
At any rate, so thank you for coming here today. The Women's Memorial is the nation's only major national memorial that tells the story of women's service to the nation, beginning with the American Revolution all the way through today. And we do that in a variety of ways with the exhibits that you see. Plus, we ask women or their family members or friends to register their service. What does that mean? Tell us a little bit of what you did, send us a picture, your awards and decorations, where you served, and it all goes into a huge database. And you know what? Today, we have more than 330,000 women's records of service. Wow. It's extraordinary. And there's so many of them from Maine. So today, we're going to recognize some of those women who've served from Maine. I do want to tell you there are little pieces in here that will make you proud. You know, Margaret Chase Smith, she was a veteran herself. I think she was an honorary Air Force person, but nevertheless, we accept that, right? Margaret Chase Smith was incredibly influential with respect to women's service. After World War II, she worked really, really hard to get legislation called the Women's Armed Services and Integration Act. It was in 1948 that was passed that gave women a permanent place in this military. So that I could serve for 25 years and these other ladies could serve as well. So thank you, Margaret Chase Smith. If you go up on the terrace, there are skylights that have quotations by and about military women, and one of those is from Margaret Chase Smith. You'll also see an exhibit over in this area called Game Changer, and it speaks to that 1948 legislation. So again, I'm always proud to tell her story and to know that she is a major part of this memorial. So, what are we here today to do? We're going to recognize some of those women from Maine that are here on the honor flight. So, where is my friend, Miss Poirier? Do you know that you are in the presence of royalty? She was Miss Marine. Right. Did you? Yeah, Miss Marine. I know. What I heard was that you had you served in the Marine Corps. I sure did. And you right down the road here, Quantico. Right. And so when you got out of the Marine Corps, you went home and you decided you wanted to be in the reserve.
Well, I had my orders that was to serve 1 year of reserve.
Ah, I see.
I had an order, that's why I did.
Ah, I see. We all know about orders.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, she reports to this unit, and the
Captain.
The captain in charge says, "Don't want you. You're a woman." But it wasn't long after that he actually showed up at her parents' home, inviting her to be part of that unit. So Claire is the very first woman Marine reservist from the state of Maine.
Yes. Go Claire.
You're in the presence of royalty. She was Miss Marine. And she went to New York City, she met Ed Sullivan, and she also, remember the show To Tell the Truth?
Yeah.
She was on To Tell the Truth.
Ah.
Yeah.
And I got 2 wrong votes.
Yeah, so there you go. So
Awesome.
this is, when I told you about how we register women's service, well, this is Claire's registration.
Oh.
How about that? Isn't she great? We're forever. I love this, Claire, because we're forever young, right?
Yes,
So.
I don't recognize him.
Oh.
no wrinkles.
So.
You got my vote.
There you go. So, Claire, we're honored to have you as part of the Military Women's Memorial and that your service and your story is told here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you're very welcome. Now, my friend Joyce. My friend Joyce. Joyce from Richmond, Maine.
And they all know me already, so.
I'm proud to tell you that she did her basic training. Oh, there I go again. Sorry, I get excited and I forget what I'm doing. So anyway, she went to Fort McClellan. That's where all women went in those days for basic training. Completed her basic training, worked there for a little while as a personnel specialist, as I understand. Oh, I know, darn it. And then she was reassigned here to Fort Belvoir, Virginia, where she completed her service. But some guy caught her eye and she decided to leave the Army and get an honorable discharge.
Correct.
So we're delighted to have you as a member of the Military Women's Memorial.
Thank you.
And I'm delighted as a Sister WAC.
Thank you, I'm very pleased.
So,
Where's your guardian?
I'm right here.
You had to say that, didn't
are you in trouble?
you? Always. Ask everybody here.
So Maria from Waldeboro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another fellow WAC did her basic training at Fort McClellan, Alabama, and served during 1966. Yeah. And we are honored to have you as a member of the Military Women's Memorial. And here's
No, that's me, sorry. Oh, God. You didn't say that one. I forgot what I was.
that's a twin, right? So
Yeah. Well, that's going. That's good. Just like we look today.
we need to get a picture of you. Yeah. So you'll send us one, right?
Yes.
Very good. And you know something? May I have her? There you go. And Crystal or Matt will help us get a picture of you, right?
Okay.
So here you go. No, here you go.
Oh, boy.
So how about that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Susan. That's you. And Air Force. How did you? They let you in? Because the Navy would not. Oh, the Navy. Oh, well, there you go.
Use the
There you
mic,
go.
please.
Is the mic on?
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
No. All right.
So,
Give me a moment.
so Susan served in the Air Force from 1974 to 1978.
Front and center, Susan.
Yes, yeah, there you go. And she returned to Gray after her service. Susan, you were kind of a renegade. You didn't do the traditional things that women were doing.
Say it isn't so.
Yes, still having it. You're going to do, I see. I can't wait to hear the rest of the story. She was a power production specialist at Fairfield. Not working? Is that better?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Anyway, she was at Fairchild Air Force Base in Washington, providing critical power sources to critical operations, also supported some of the missile launches at Vandenberg Air Force Base. Wow.
And I have a first.
You have a first.
I was the first woman in the civil engineering squadron at Fairchild. And my commander didn't know what to do with a woman in our things.
There you go.
So he kept pulling me out and putting me in offices that were in trouble because he found out I was really in trouble. So I eventually went into his office and said, "Sir, there's a job open that I'm qualified to do and I want to do it." So I spent the summer at a Air Force annex in a cabin as a lifeguard.
That's the service, right? What can I say about that? So anyway, we are honored to have you as a member of the Military Women's Memorial. And here is her profile as well. There you go. So I'm curious now, Crystal has made me curious, what do you do now?
I'm retired.
Oh, you're
But I did become a nurse.
oh my gosh.
I became a nurse.
Oh my gosh.
Very late in life.
So, I mean, I think that's a story of military women. We never give up. And certainly those of us who serve. We want to give back to our communities in a variety of ways, either as a guardian or an honor flight, working with veterans organizations. So I know that you all are doing that as well. So thank you very much. Thank you, Maine Honor Flight, for making the trip.
From Caribou,
We can do pictures here underneath while other
Sure.
folks- Okay?
We
So
don't have a
thank you
lot of
again.
time though.
Yeah.
So,
We'll do it quick.
if we could get.
Children, they were doing more than making bread.
Making bacon. Guy once, we had 6 kids. St. Peter, said they were all 9 months, 15 minutes apart.
Must have been the shower here.
There you go. Now we gotta get one. Looks like there could have been, huh?
Yeah, there was water alongside the wall.
Ah.
And thank you for your service. We're so honored and privileged to be here and welcome you. And to all the friends and family and to all the Honor Flight Marine volunteers who make this day possible, thank you all for your support. It's so amazing when I stand in line and I talk to the different veterans, whether it was Friday or today, and they want to appreciate all of those that make this happen when the mission is to appreciate you, those of you in the green shirts. That's why we're here today. And on behalf of all of Mainers, all of our veterans, we are so grateful to Honor Flight Maine that allowed you to have this amazing opportunity. And for those that haven't done it yet, I guarantee you if you talk to someone in a green shirt, they're gonna say, you need to do it. You need to do it. And for those of you that are here supporting and you're looking for something to do to volunteer, there's the man right there. I'm sure he can help you out. So again, welcome home and thank you for your service.
Thank you, ma'am. At this time, I'd like to introduce Charlie Paul. Charlie is a combat veteran. He served in the United States Marine and the U.S. Army, retired as a command sergeant major. He's going to present, or has in for a presentation for the Vietnam veterans.
Most of this trip was made up of Vietnam veterans. I remember when I started 10 years ago, we were dealing strictly with World War II veterans, and that was the mission. And they were the greatest generation ever. And I never thought that I would be up here addressing the majority of my brothers and sisters. I don't have a speech prepared as well as Kevin Healy, who does this on a regular basis, but I have two stories that I would like to tell. And the first was when I was in the Army as a first sergeant, and we were watching the television, and they were bringing the boys home from the first Iraq War. A young lieutenant came up to me and he said, "Top, how come you're not bitter? You know, you were treated a hell of a lot different than the boys and girls are being treated now." And I said, well, in hindsight, they made a mistake. But I like to think that fast forward, they realized their mistakes because their boys and girls, their sons and daughters were coming home from the first Iraq War. And they didn't want their kids treated the way we were treated. And if that's the case, then we did our job. We did our job twice. We did it in Vietnam, but we also did it stateside in welcoming them to home. So that was a great, that was a great lesson for me and for this young lieutenant. Second story is, I've done this for 10 years, and each and every time, it's an awesome trip. But the wall means the world to me. And I always wait to the end to see if there's a particular veteran or two that may be struggling. And on every trip, there's always that one or two. And I take great pleasure in being able to go up and whisper a few words into his ears and tell him that this is the road to beginning to healing. And I had a veteran on the June trip come up to me, hugged me so hard I thought it was going to squeeze the life out of me. And he says, "Charlie, you were right. This has begun the road of healing for me." So for each and every one of us that still hurts, this is the beginning. All good. For each and every Vietnam veteran, on the other side of the stairs, there'll be a table with a certificate, a medallion, and a few other goodies in a bag. I would ask that after the ceremony is over and you go pick up your luggage, pick up one of those envelopes. I will be there to greet each and every one of you. Thank you and welcome home, my brothers and sisters.
If I could have Amber Karen come to the microphone. Amber is with Wreaths Across America, one of the organizations that we partner with very happily to remember those that have fallen.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you all for being here today. I wanted to share quickly, for us, Wreaths Across America is more than an event. It's programs like this and the work that is being done here with Honor Flight. Our mission is to remember the fallen, honor those who served, and teach the next generation the value of freedom. There are a lot of kids here today and younger folks, and I think they're learning something by seeing you all and learning from you and hearing your stories, and that's what we really hope that organizations working together can help do, is share a little bit more about the service and the sacrifice. So we're honored to partner with Honor Flight Maine. Any donations that were made here today are going to go through their group, and that means that a wreath will be placed for someone laid to rest, and $5 will go back to Honor Flight Maine for them to use to send more people on these trips. So thank you for anyone who came by and contributed, and also thank you all for your service, and on behalf of Wreaths Across America, welcome home.
So we have a program with them that for $17 you can sponsor a wreath to be laid on a veteran's grave in a cemetery. $12 of that goes to Wreaths Across America so that they can purchase and transport the wreaths. I believe it's 3.6 million wreaths that will be laid this year in over 7,000 cemeteries. Let me just tell you how much that has grown. Last year it was 3.1 million in just over 4,000 cemeteries. The program is growing. We need to remember, honor, and especially teach the next generation. I'd like to recognize any of the board members that are available, all the volunteers you see in the bright yellow shirts. Some of our medical and other volunteers are in the I Support dark blue shirts. None of this weekend would be possible without them and their support. I may be the one that stands behind the microphone, don't care to, but they're the team that's doing all the work, and they deserve a round of applause. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to the Guardians. When they checked in Friday morning, they didn't realize that they had been sold into slavery. Slavery has not been abolished. Thank you for your help in caring for your guardian or caring for your veteran, pitching in when we needed help moving wheelchairs or water coolers, handing out bottles of water. Thank you for all the work you did. Thank you to you spouses. You served, many of you, right alongside your husband or wife. My mother stood beside my dad for 20 years. This is on flight allergies. You spouses also served and took care of the house, or took care of what was going on at home when your loved one was off serving their country. So thank you to you. Thank you also to the Jetport. American Red Cross is another one of our partners that likes to help support and partner with us. A special thank you to the Volunteers Jazz Band. I just love listening to them. So just a couple words of closing. So for those of you that traveled on the trip, any luggage that you checked will be down where you first got your t-shirts and lanyards on Friday morning. For your Vietnam veterans, there is a white envelope that has the pin and some other information in there. Make sure you pick up one of those. You know, I could close out by what the little 3-year-old girl said of thank you for your circus. But let's pause just a little bit. Honor Flight Maine. Maine has long supported the U.S. military. Almost 10% of Maine's adult population has served. That's the 5th highest in the nation. It goes way back to Joshua Chamberlain, who was a Civil War general, the Battle of Little Round Top that turned war. Many of our governors, senators, representatives have served. Many of you remember Senator Margaret Chase Smith. She helped with the legislation to make a woman's military service permanent so that if they got married, they didn't get pushed out. She helped create the Waves, which was the women's auxiliary of the U.S. Navy during World War II. And then the one I like is she went to visit the military base in Presque Isle and found out she was eating potatoes from Idaho. Did not go well when she got back to DC, but that got fixed. You know, she also did join the Air Force Reserves and she served. Is there anyone here from the Maine, the 133rd Engineer Battalion of the Maine Army Guard? That unit has been in continuous service to this nation since 1760, and that is still an active unit of the military. Maine was long supporting the country before we were even a country, and even before we were a state. Bath Iron Works, Bath built is best built. I think it's fair to say Maine loves its military. The word flight. We've been trying to fly since time began. But it was December of 1903 when the Wright brothers had that first flight, 12 seconds, 120 feet. I think the wingspan of the aircraft we flew home on is longer than 120 feet. Every branch of the military has something that flies, that ties it all together. The word honor. To hold something in high respect and great esteem. What would America look like without its veterans? What would the world look like without American veterans? Think of World War II, the greatest generation. They secured not only our freedom, but how many other nations? The Korean War veterans, the forgotten war. Bring up Google Earth on your map, on your computer, and look at Korea at night. South Korea is all lit up and vibrant. North Korea is dark, under communist control. The Vietnam War. I hope today's welcome home is better than what you got back in the day. You know, a civilian will never understand what these veterans have been through, what they've seen, what they've smelled, what they've heard, what they've tasted. We civilians, and I'm one, I grew up in the Navy, but I didn't serve. We will never understand their mindset. How many of us civilians, when we walk into a restaurant, think about, I'm going to sit so I can see where that door is? How many civilians back into their parking spot so that when they leave, they can see what's happening? We don't think like that. These veterans do. So in closing, the Volunteer Jazz Band is going to play Lee Greenwood's song. And it says in there, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I want to take a little bit of liberty with that. I'm going to change the words just a little bit. And I won't forget the men and women who served and gave that right to me. So they're going to play through the song 2 times, and then they're going to repeat the chorus on a 3rd time. And when they get to repeating that chorus, I'll bring you to your feet, and let's sing that last time, and let's lift the roof of this airport off. So they're going to play it through twice, and then I'll stand you up and we'll sing that final chorus. United States Navy.
Rolling front.
United States Air Force. United States Space Force.
I wonder where my daughter is. Right there, the other end.
a great weekend in D.C.
Welcome home, baby.
Take care. Bye.
Such a pleasure with you.
You think Kimmy's here too?
Yes, are they?
Yeah,
Hey! How you doing? Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome home, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
Right at the end.
Thank you.
I'll help you back in right in.
Thank you.
Right in here. I'll take care of that.
A quick video of all our wonderful veterans on the flight here. And yes, Claire. Claire, the queen of the weekend here. I'm recording all of our wonderful veterans here. These are all our wonderful veterans.
blows up a couple hundred.
All our wonderful veterans.
Yeah, that was right when they go. If there wasn't a total. And they ended up right.
Oh, look who's here.
Are you there, honey? Hi.
All our wonderful veterans. Hey. Hello there. Hey, my friend.
Hello.
Hey, all our wonderful veterans. All our wonderful veterans. Oh, there's a lot of them. All our wonderful veterans. Woohoo! Hey! It just goes on and on. All our wonderful veterans. And there's Matt, the boss.
So they just said, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, everybody. Great weekend, huh? Awesome.
Well, we're not going to discuss that question.
More here.
I'm not sure what they are down
Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey, everybody. All our wonderful veterans, huh? The best. Awesome. Our wonderful veterans. Yay. And our wonderful people. And these are all our
So I could bring on a trip like this, like a kite club, things like that.
Yeah.
But the place to get it.
Hey, you. How's it going?
Oh, what a nice
place
team
is,
here.
Hawk Packs. You've heard of them? HAWKE. They make that. They make the best ones.
If tomorrow everything was gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. The ones who died to give that right to me, and I can stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say,
Thank you for your service. Thank you. You're gonna go that way now.
Go this way?
Yep, you're gonna go that way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service, sir. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir. Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
My dad was in the Korean War, and my uncle too.
Oh, this
Yes.
gentleman. There were 6 Korean veterans on this trip, and he's the oldest one of the whole trip.
The whole trip.
93.
Wow.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
he was the king of the weekend, let me tell you.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What a cutie.
Me? You talking about me?
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you have a good time?
Excellent.
Welcome home, sir. Did you have a good time?
Good time.
Yeah?
Very good.
What was your best memory?
Work all these different areas like career and so forth.
I'm so glad you were able to go.
He was the oldest one on the trip.
You were?
93.
You're 93? Go away.
There were 6 Korean veterans on this trip.
Oh my
Him
gosh.
being one of them.
My father-in-law was in Korea, so yeah. Oh my gosh.
And he got the privilege of laying the wreath on the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Oh my God.
That
That's
was such an honor.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Welcome home.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Keep up with them all right?
Welcome home. Thank you very much.
I tried.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
You just shook the hand of the oldest veteran on this trip. He's 93.
I feel honored.
Yeah. Korean veteran. There were 6 Korean veterans on this whole trip.
Really?
He's one of them.
Wow.
And they got to lay the wreath on the tomb of the unnamed soldier. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Great honor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Fellow desert stormer.
Yes. Yes.
Welcome back. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a guardian.
You're welcome. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service and welcome home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your service.
Welcome home. How was the weekend?
Oh, it was awesome.
Excellent.
There's no words to describe it.
That is good to hear.
It was so awesome.
Welcome home.
Memorials built in their honor and in memory of those that we lost. Tears were shed, smiles were had, memories were made. September 2nd, 1945 marked the end of World War II. 16.1 million Americans served, over 405,000 lost their lives. And it was after the building of the World War II Memorial some 50 years later that a gentleman by the name of Earl Morse conceived this idea of taking veterans to DC, specifically then the World War II veterans, to see this new memorial. Today we serve anyone that has served between World War II and Vietnam. Doesn't matter if you were stateside, deployed, peacetime, wartime, combat. Did you serve? You're eligible to go. Someday, as they continue to build new memorials, that timeline will keep shift to the right. Because unfortunately, this one from the left is going to shift too as we continue to lose our World War II veterans. Earl moved to Vinyl Haven in 2014 and helped get Honor Flight Maine started. He had two principles when he started this organization that's now 126 chapters in 44 states. The veteran would never pay a penny to go on the trip, and they would be accompanied by a guardian or an escort. Nationwide, over 317,000 veterans have gone on their trip. Not one has paid a penny for their seat. Here in Maine, over 1,300 veterans now have been on a trip with Honor Flight Maine. Not one veteran has paid a penny for their seats. And that's all made possible by the people that donate money. We did ask the Guardians for a $500 donation to help defray part of their cost, but there were some some Guardians here that we also just brought in at the last minute because we needed some help. It's hard to describe what happens down there. To see these memorials, to see the ribbons made at the Vietnam Wall. But the long hours are worth it when you see it. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Adjutant General of the state of Maine, Brigadier General Diane Dunn, to come say a few words.
Thanks, Matt. He knows that I'm always willing to say something. But for this group,
one Indian.
Yeah. I say those are the football.
He was he never really came home from there. You know, he came home when it was all done, but he never.
That's why I said a piece of them never did. Not,
Right,
not
yeah.
all of them, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a 19-year-old kid that was being made to do something he didn't want to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's why.
Time is running out, you need to take it slow. Step into your toe to toe. I should be scared, but honey made me so. Keeping things alive, 1999 hero. I'm all right. Dancing on the clouds below. Got no regrets even when I'm broke. I'm at my best when I got something I'm wanting to see. Way too busy for the problems and problems to feel. No stressing, just obsessing with feeling to me. I'm taking it and letting it go. I ain't worried about it right now. So why? I ain't worried about it right now.
Well, thank you both for the service. Steve Stasher, sir. I love the show. I hope you both have a lovely trip. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for taking time to volunteer. How we doing, y'all?
Good.
My name is Steven. I'm from Senator Susan Collins' office. I just wanted to firstly thank you sincerely for your service, sir. We sincerely appreciate it. And secondly, I want to wish you good luck in your trip. I hope you have an incredible time.
Thank you very much.
Is there any particular memorial you're looking to see?
Korean for one.
Well, I hope it's a lovely time, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so
again.
much.
Thank you for taking the time to volunteer.
Oh, sure.
Scotland, I believe.
I don't know. I think I gave it to them.
David Chassie, U.S. Army. Michael Chase, U.S. Air Force. Richard Brackett, U.S. Navy. Leonard Carlsley, U.S. Army. Dennis Blackman, U.S. Army.